Mumu is going to give you 10 free fractional shares of the Magnificent Seven stocks. Apple, Microsoft, Meta, Amazon, Alphabet, Nvidia, and Tesla. When you open a new Mumu brokerage account, put at least $100 in that brokerage account, they're going to give you 10 free fractional shares of the Magnificent Seven. There's a link down in the description box. Go click on that link, guys. Open up your new Mumu account today. Go get that free stock. Go get that free money. Go check out the new website, the Richard Fain Millionaire Mentor website. It's the second link down in the description box. Take a look at those fantastic digital products we have designed to help you get to your pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. Also, join the membership club. We're going to be doing some fantastic stuff in the membership club, all geared towards getting you to your pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If you're stopping by the channel for the first time, please consider subscribing to my channel. And while you're at it, smash that like button for me. I really would appreciate it. 3 zeros separate $1,000 from $1 million. In today's video, I'm going to walk you guys through how to add those 3 extra zeros. The first thing I recommend you do is have a primary income. And the reason the primary income is important is because you're going to need to save that first $1,000. Now, if you're living on more than what you make, then you got to change that too. You're going to have to either increase your income from your primary source of income, or you're going to have to reduce your expenses. In order for this process to work, you're going to need $1,000. And that's how you're going to save that $1,000, is through your primary income. Now, once you get to $1,000, then it's time to add your first zero and go from $1,000 to $10,000. So how do you do that? Well, you're going to need to add some additional streams of income. Now, you're going to keep your primary income coming in, because that primary income is going to create cash flow for you. It's going to take care of your necessary needs, and then the money that's left over is going to be considered cash flow. And we're going to be using that cash flow to help us get to our $1 million. So you're going to keep the primary income coming, but we're going to create additional streams of income. So how do we create the additional streams of income? First thing we want to do is think about the things we enjoy doing, and if we can turn those things into income streams. So for me, I enjoy luxury watches, so I turned that hobby into an income stream that allowed me to create additional cash flow. For you, it might be something else, but you'll need to figure out a way to create additional income. It could also be a second job. It could be driving for Uber or Lyft or doing DoorDash. You could be hustling on the weekends by pressure washing or house sitting. You can even use your own apartment or home and rent out a room through Airbnb. Whatever it takes, guys, you're going to need to create additional cash flow so that you can get to your millionaire status. So we've saved $1,000. We've created side hustles that allowed us to create cash flow and get to $10,000. Now we're at the $10,000 level, and we need to add another zero to get to 100,000. So how do we go from 10,000 to 100,000? Well, what we're going to do is we're going to add a couple of activities to our process. And one of those activities is going to be investing in the stock market, and the other activity is going to be real estate investing. Now, before we can do those 2 additional activities, we got to continue to earn from our primary income source. We got to continue to create cash flow through our side hustles, because remember, the quickest way to financial freedom and wealth is through our income. So we got to continue those primary income activities. We got to continue the side hustle activities, because that's our cash flow that we're going to be able to invest in the stock market and real estate. So now that we got the 10,000, we need to add another zero. This is our fifth zero, which is going to take us from 10,000 to 100,000. And we're going to use the stock market and real estate to help us go from 10,000 to 100,000. Remember that cash flow that'll be coming from your primary income and from your side hustles. We need to be investing that in the stock market so we can get a higher return on that investment. We don't want to have that money just sitting in the bank in a money market account or a savings account, and God forbid, your checking account. We want to actually have that money in the stock market working for us. And then as we continue to put that money in the stock market, we then want to use real estate to grow it. And we want to use what I call the 10-to-1 real estate leverage technique. And the way that works is, for every dollar I have to invest in real estate, I want to be able to leverage that dollar 10 times. Let's say I have $10,000 I want to invest in a piece of real estate. If I leverage that $10,000 10 times, that means I should be purchasing a property in that $100,000 range. I put in 10,000, I go to my local bank, they lend me 90,000. So now I've leveraged my $10,000 10 times. So that's what we want to start doing once we get to that $10,000 level, in order to create that extra zero to get to that $100,000 level. Once we hit the $100,000 using the stock market and using real estate, now it's time to take it up a level. We got to add the last zero, which is zero number 6, which will give us $1 million. We're going to continue earning from our primary income. We're going to continue the side hustles, because again, guys, that's our cash flow, right? We need cash flow in order to invest in the stock market and real estate in order to grow our net worth to $1 million or better. So we're going to continue those activities. We're going to continue taking that cash flow and putting it in the stock market so we can get a higher return on our money. And then we're going to continue using the 10-to-1 real estate leverage technique to continue growing our wealth. And we're going to take that $100,000 that we have earned and accumulated, and we're going to buy real estate. It could be one property that you use the 10-to-1 technique, or it can be 5 properties. That depends on you. Now, the properties I would recommend you stick to are residential properties, 1 to 4 family homes. Reason being is residential will get you more favorable terms when it comes to your bank lenders, right? Because it's deemed a safer type of real estate to invest in, because families are living in those. If you try to go 5 units, 20 units, 30 units, even though it's still residential, it's considered commercial. So be careful with that. The best way to use that 10-to-1 real estate leverage technique is to buy 1 to 4 family dwellings, right? So we're going to take that 100 grand and we're going to dump it into real estate using the 10-to-1 real estate leverage technique. And then we are going to buy a $1 million single property or multiple properties. And that's how we're going to get to our $1 million net worth. Now that can take you guys anywhere from 1 year to do, or it can take you 20 years. It took me 20 years to do that process. I didn't read this process in a book. I actually did this very process, and it took me 20 years, and I was okay with that. My timetable of 20 years was fine for me. You don't have to wait 20 years. You can do it as fast as you want to do it. It depends on you. But those are the steps I would recommend you do if you want to go from $1,000 to $1 million in net worth. Drop me some comments, guys, in the comment box and let me know what you think about this process. And do you believe it'll work for you? I think it will. You just have to make sure you keep that primary income and you keep the additional streams of income flowing, because those are your cash flow mechanisms that will allow you to invest in the stock market and in real estate consistently, right? If you're stopping by the channel for the first time, please consider subscribing to the channel, share the video, smash the like button. Thoughts become things. If you can see it in your mind, you can hold it in your hands. You guys keep chasing your greatness. Never stop believing in yourself. And I'm gonna catch you on the next video. Hey, Mumu is gonna give you 10 free fractional shares of the Magnificent 7 stocks. Apple, Microsoft, Meta, Amazon, Alphabet, Nvidia, and Tesla when you open a new Mumu brokerage account. Put at least $100 in that brokerage account. They're going to give you 10 free fractional shares of the Magnificent 7. There's a link down in the description box. Go click on that link, guys. Open up your new Mumu account today. Go get that free stock. Go get that free money. Go check out the new website, the Richard Fain Millionaire Mentor website. It's the second link down in the description box. Take a look at those fantastic digital products we have designed to help you get to your pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. Also, join the membership club. We're going to be doing some fantastic stuff in the membership club, all geared towards getting you to your pot of gold at the end of the rainbow.